Okay, guys, Kentucky opens up SEC play this week against Ole Miss. Very exciting. SEC play starts for Kentucky, the greatest college basketball program of all time. We start out on the road. Ole Miss, don't know much about Ole Miss. I do know they don't play defense, so I think they're going to try to run with us, maybe try to score with us or whatever. But, you know, the most interesting thing to me this game is going to be how well Kentucky responds, you know, after the last game we played on the road where we got beat, and see how the team responds, see if they come out confident. You know, the one thing I will say about the last game, even though we lost that game, of course, to Louisville and all that, one thing I noticed after the game is none of the players held their heads down. Monk, even though they lost, he was still smiling. You know, he smiles a lot. He's always excited to play, and we're going to get better, people. I know it's the same thing every year. I know I say that it's pretty much the same video all the time this time of the year, because, you know, you got a bunch of freshmen learning. But still, the team, even though they got beat by Louisville, they look very not destroyed, not like their confidence had been shattered or anything. You know, they're still confident, still excited to play in all this. We will get better. We'll get a lot better. We could actually go on a big run here and win a lot of games in a row, since we are playing in the SEC, and we all know the SEC is not that good, and I admit that. I'm not ashamed to say that. We do have some tough games coming up, because I don't see us going through the SEC winning every game. I really don't. So I think there could be another loss or two in the cards. I really do. Now, people, the most I can see us losing this year is possibly 4 to 5 games. That's the most I can see us doing. 6 if it's absolute disaster. I don't see us losing a lot of games in the SEC. 1 or 2. And then I really want to see us play Kansas when we get there towards the end of January. I want to see how good we do against Kansas. But overall, you know, people, this is just going to be a game to see how Kentucky responds. Are we going to come in there and play well and win the game, you know, comfortably? Or is Kentucky going to come in there and just look like, you know, they're just there to play, pretty much? But I want to see Monk do better, take better shots, be under control more. He thought he was still on fire from the previous game when we played Louisville. He thought he was unstoppable and all that from North Carolina. But, you know, North Carolina didn't play defense. Let's be honest. North Carolina didn't play very good defense. Neither did we against North Carolina. So, anyway, hopefully Bam gets better and better. He really is, I think, the key to this team really taking it to the next step. Bam, Briscoe's got to play better. He's not playing great, not playing poorly, but he needs to play better. He really does. Let's see who else. The guards are playing good. Michael turning it around. Willis needs to play better. Fox, of course, we know he's playing. He had a lot of turnovers, but he'll continue to play better. Willis has disappeared. I guess it's pretty obvious he's not playing well. Hawkins is pretty much just in there for defense. I want to see Motor play more. I really would like to see Motor get about 20 minutes a game. I think that would be fair. We don't need to see Hawkins and Willis off the bench a lot if they're not going to produce. Motor, I know people say he doesn't play defense and all this, but neither does Willis. But anyway, that's pretty much it, people. Pretty much all we can say about it. So let me know what you think about it. How many games will we lose in the SEC? We may go undefeated in the SEC, but I don't see it happening. I really don't. Somebody's going to beat us. It'll be a game you won't expect, and it could possibly be this game coming up this week. You just never know. I do believe it's going to be a road game. I'm not worried about none of the home games. Not really worried about them. So, as always, like, subscribe, comment, and go Big Blue, the greatest college basketball program of all time.